and welcome back to another edition of Modern Day Issues That We Love to Ignore. And we are continuing our theme of men's mental health. And I'm so pleased to be joined by Dominic White.
Thank you
from
very much.
Andy's Man Club. It's really pleased to have you. Now, Andy's Man Club sounds like an amazing organisation, and the big headline is "It's okay to talk."
Yes.
And it's on your website. It's you're billed as a men's suicide prevention charity offering free to attend peer-to-peer support groups across the United Kingdom and online.
Yes.
That sounds amazing. Just we'll go into the background how it started in a minute, but it's okay to talk. I mean, there's not many men that want to go to a group where they talk. In my biased opinion, but tell me, clearly it's not true.
That is the stigma.
Yeah.
And yes, we are, billed as a men's suicide prevention charity, but suicide is never normally an overnight thing. So we're trying to get guys talking much, much earlier.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of stigmas depending on your age, your demographics, how beliefs, etc.
Yeah.
We're all human. We're all going through different things, and life will throw stuff at you.
Yeah.
There is a lot of the guys that come through our doors, thankfully, aren't suicidal. A lot of the guys that come through our doors don't have a diagnosed mental health condition.
Right.
They're just guys that are going through life, that, again, have got beliefs that they have to be the man, tough it up, be the face of sort of stoic strength. And it's all right for them to still be that, but it's also okay for them to go and find a place where you can take that mask off for a couple of hours a week. Doesn't have to be us. There are other places out there. Just anyone, if you can find a place where you can just take that mask off that you put on for your partners, your colleagues, your friends, etc. And say, do you know what? This is going on for me, and I'm not all right with that. And that's totally fine. We're all human.
That's amazing. So how many men do you have coming to your
the average size of an Andy's Man Club is normally about 20 guys.
Yeah.
But on a Monday night, we say just shy of 6,000 at the moment.
Goodness, that's a lot of men that are talking. Oh, congratulations, because men are not necessarily known for sharing their feelings or showing vulnerability for very understandable reasons. So, absolutely, congratulations. I presume you're still growing.
Yeah, we are. We tend to see we see you guys every week.
Yeah.
It's kind of come and use it as you need it, so we don't keep guys don't have to attend. So guys come along their journey. Some guys continuously come, some guys nip in as they need it. Absolutely fine. It's not a pressured environment, it's just a safe space.
Yeah. And where do you meet?
So we've got 300 locations across England, Scotland and Wales. All kinds of places. They're always wheelchair accessible. We don't split political or religious venues just to try and keep it as accessible as possible for everyone.
Sure.
But yeah, it's
like a community hall.
Community halls,
yeah.
Football clubs, etc. Just places where guys can say, go along, sit in a circle with other blokes and just get stuff off their chest.
I mean, and also that is a lot of men talking, like I said. How do they hear about you?
Different ways. Thankfully, we're really good online. We also have online clubs as well, so people can't access us for whatever reason, they can do same experience online.
Sure.
Lot of social media, a lot of word of mouth.
Yeah.
The awareness is huge for us. So we do lots of presentations at companies. We get out there at social events. So our fantastic volunteers will be out there at weekends.
Yeah.
Fades, markets, supermarkets, etc. Just in the street, just saying, guys, we're here.
Yeah.
We're, just a safe space you can talk.
How many volunteers do you have?
Thankfully, over 2,000.
Yeah.
Which are all guys. Every volunteer is a guy that's walked through that door as a service user. Everybody who's male who works for the charity has walked through that door as a service user as well. So it's authentic. It's guys that get it. It's not someone people could usually identify with that needs a few people in that room and think, actually, I get you.
Yeah. So just going back in history a little bit, when was it founded and why was it founded?
So it was founded just over 9 years ago. It was started by Elaine, who was Andy's mum, and Luke, who was his brother-in-law, because sadly, Andy Roberts at the age of 23 took his life. And he was just a typical bloke. Had kin, a little girl, and nobody saw it coming. It just happened.
Was he in employment?
Yeah, everything was just a nice, normal life, for more of a nice way to put it.
Gosh.
And yeah, it just happened. So, his brother-in-law went to his mum and said, I really want to get guys talking.
Yes.
Because again, stereotypes. And this was the way of saying, well, if we could stop another family going through this, that's amazing. The goal was to have 10 clubs within 5 years.
Amazing.
And now we're over 300.
Yeah.
So I say on the average, suicide touches 135 people, the effect of it. So it's just about getting to guys early, getting guys talking.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously his family life is, it's private, and I don't want to sort of go into that too much, but equally, if you could just tell me a little bit about the devastation of suicide on a family.
You see it, you see a lot of questions.
Yeah.
People want to know why. It's normally the biggest question.
Yeah.
They start asking why. They start thinking that could I have done more? Did I miss something?
Yes.
Why? How do we stop it in future? They're the big questions. And then it's just trying to find the new normal after the loss.
Yeah.
This life.
And for example, with Andy's family, when they look back, can they see any reason why it might have happened? Is it just a complete mystery?
No, they've got some ideas, but it's not something they thought, okay, we could have seen that or we could have seen that.
Yeah,
it was these things, people, we're great at masking emotions.
Yes.
I love the guys that come through our door, myself included. Yeah. Brilliant masking emotions.
Yeah.
And that's...
You've been taught that from little boys, I suppose.
To a certain extent, yeah, it's part of the struggle. You've got an image of yourself, an image of what a man is meant to be.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you've got the image of who you are as a man to the outside world.
Yes.
And not always everything's compatible.
Yes. And I suppose perhaps more of a disposition to want to cope by yourself, to look inward, to hide if things are difficult.
Yeah.
So I was telling you the story earlier about I was sorting out my garage at the weekend, and yeah, that for me was just getting all the stuff out of the house so I can have the kids over to stay, so I could have a place where where the home was somewhere I could entertain, and it wasn't a drama having friends over or friends to stay, and so it's a place to store something nicely and be able to find it again. And yeah, it took me that whole weekend, but I'm very proud of the results. But the male neighbours who saw me doing that didn't see it as a storage place. They went, wow, that's amazing. That's a man cave. I want a man cave like that. I thought, why would you want to hide in a garage when you live in a house? The garage is attached to your house. But no, they want to go and, I mean, if I wanted to go hide, I wouldn't choose my garage. But yeah, there was so much jealousy on my road, I can't tell you.
You did a fantastic job.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm still confused why men see a garage as a safe place, and the outside world or even their home as somewhere that, is not so safe.
It affects everyone differently. One of the great things about what we do, or a lot of places do, is you can go along to there and leave your problems there.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
I think there's definitely sometimes a sense that if you try and get problems out at home,
yeah,
like with us, it's a Monday night. You get your problems out on the Monday night, you leave them there on the Monday night.
Actual.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, etc. Not a problem.
Yeah.
It's definitely, if someone went home and said, like, this is what I'm going through on a Monday, then it's still there on the Tuesday. It's still there on the Wednesday.
Sure.
Okay. It gives you separation. It allows you to deal with stuff at your pace when you want. But then you can also get on with day, because day-to-day life doesn't slow down. People got stuff going on, say, be it family, work, etc., where life doesn't slow down. There's still things that need to be done, bills that need to be paid, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So it gives them a little bit of mental separation.
Yeah. And for example, I go to a gym club I'm a member of, and when I'm doing sports or tennis, and either we're all staying afterwards, it's mostly guys. I'm like, I'm about one of the only females, and the guys are not talking about their feelings or what's their problems during the week. I don't know. They're talking about politics. They're putting the world right. They're talking about sports. They're talking about their game, what they could have done better, what they're going to do for the future. It's all that kind of thing, which is fine. I don't mind in short doses. And then I'll go to my yoga classes. It's mostly females. And then afterwards, they're talking about the issues they're having in their lives. They're helping each other. They're supporting each other, which again is fine. In short, small doses, to be honest, I like a bit of a balance. but the contrast in the conversations it's poles apart, and I'm there in both groups, looking for a bit of balance, to be honest. But there isn't. The women are all talking about their personal lives and their issues, and the men don't even touch on it. I mean, you can just about ask them what they do, and they might talk a bit about their work, but they won't talk about any problems they might have in their work or anything like that.
It's thankfully it is getting easier and it's getting better, but there are still stigmas around guys talking.
Yeah.
Whatever reason, say we put on a front.
Yeah.
It's not very guilty of. It's part of it's almost like, well, if I can kind of pretend it's okay, it's okay.
Yes.
But you never know. They might still be. Not everyone has to talk to everyone about everything. They might be guys that are going somewhere and talking. And they are dealing with stuff, and that allows them to do that when they're out playing squash.
Yeah.
So, and they've got that safe space. It's not with guys. It's not always a constant having to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's like, right, you can compartmentalize. Like, I have this place that I deal with it here, which allows me to do this here, and this here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So well done, you getting men to talk, because I haven't seen that in operation anywhere. And you've got a fabulous website as well. And it's one of the sort of headlines is, we want to end the stigma surrounding men's mental health and help men through the power of conversation.
Yeah.
It's okay to talk.
Yeah. We're all about say, so our clubs run Mondays from 7 to 9 up and down the country. They all run exactly the same way.
Yeah.
And we use a black foam football to control the conversation. It's called the talking ball.
Foam football, so you can squeeze it if you want to. Yeah.
You swidge it, you can play with it. Again, blokes, we like to fiddle with stuff.
Yeah.
So that when you're trying to unpack your emotions,
you
can just do that and twiddle with it. It's also a visual cue that if you want to talk, that's fine. If you don't, you just hand it to the guy next to you. When people don't do that, it gives you, again, a bit of control over your feelings. And the first 3 questions always stay the same. Was, how's your week been? Something positive from that week, and what you'll be off your chest. Everything that's said in that room stays there. It's all confidential. Apart from if you think you're a danger to yourself or to someone else, then it's safeguarding. But besides that, it stays in the room. We don't talk about politics, religion, criminal matters, or medications.
Right.
We're not doctors.
No.
We're just good blokes.
Yeah. And I love the fact that your second question is something positive in that week.
It's important to give them, say, the first 2 questions are very present.
Yeah.
Third question can be anything from, doesn't have to be that week, it could be from your childhood. And I've seen guys in their 60s and 70s talk about stuff that happened within 5. We'll have a break, tea, coffee. Question 3 can be quite heavy for some guys.
Yeah. So just repeat question 3 again.
3 is, what do you want to get for your chest? That's the big one.
Yeah.
For some guys.
Yeah.
And then we'll have questions 4 and 5, and they always change. Question 4 is something thought-provoking, like, what's your happiest song? Or what's your favourite sport? Things like that. And then question 5 is the funny one. And that allows the guys to go out on a high, because, like I say, life continues on the outside world. It's important to go out in a good state.
Yes.
Again, stereotypes about a group of blokes sat in a circle talking about mental health. People ask for a group of blokes crying. It is 99% of that is laughing.
Yeah.
Question 5 can be things like, how would you eat a Kit Kat?
Yeah.
Best biscuit for dunking.
Yeah.
If you could marry a cartoon character, would you marry?
Yeah.
And that allows the guys to have a bit of banter, to people leave smiling. I've seen guys go from sharing some pretty deep stuff on question 3, laughing on question 5 in the space of 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's it. It allows camaraderie. It allows the banter.
Yeah.
That some guys feel they've lost. We get guys come through our doors because they've retired or their carers, etc. They don't get out. They don't have a lot of other male company.
Yeah.
And for them, that's everything.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, I'd really like to explore each of those questions a little bit further, but maybe in our next podcast.
Okay.
So thank you very much for joining us on this one. And yeah, please do stay with us, because I don't know about you, but I'm finding this conversation fascinating and groundbreaking. And really, I love what you're doing about the culture, changing culture and changing it so successfully. So yeah, thank you for listening, and please, or watching in fact, and please do stay with us for the next episode. We're going to be going into much greater depth about these questions and about how Andy's Man Club prevents suicide.